As like most projects, when you're working with a lathe, you start off finding the center so you have a spot to mount your faceplate. Sometimes I forget how hard maple is. You can see me here struggling to get these screws embedded in this maple. And this struggle will show up later on the project to bite me in the rear end. You can see I switched over here from the Easy Wood tools to the traditional half-inch bowl gouge, because this is going to give me a better cut on this hardened maple. I heard a wobbling. Let me zoom in here. Watch right around here. Thought it was tight. They loosened, or I didn't tighten them all the way. This maple's pretty freaking hard. Let me take this off and tighten that down so I don't break myself or break someone, i.e. me. Here I'm just going back in and cleaning up the screw holes from where the faceplate was attached. I really don't want to have those showing through on the final piece. And then a quick shearing cut just to make a nice smooth top. So after I flipped this around, I decided I didn't exactly like the shape that the base was going to have. Thought it was still a little chunky, so here I am just taking a few passes to thin this out. So let's talk a little bit about this bowl. It's a different shape than I usually do. It's not segmented, but I've been intrigued by some of the other wood turning artists that I've seen on Instagram. Excuse me, dust in the air. Anyways, and I think their work is awesome. I can't remember the names off the top of my head who I'm thinking of, but what I will do is I'll throw some links to the Instagram accounts in my brain down below. Anyways, these artists have done some amazing stuff. And one of the common things is these bowls with a wider lip, a little bit different shape, and some kind of art or carving or decoration on this flat part. So this bowl is just a practice run for me to get that shape down. And I'm liking the way it's looking. So what I'm going to do next is sand this thing off. And today we're just going to go with the simple wax finish like I usually do. But be prepared for some carving and color and other art to come forward now that this shape came out so nicely to my eye. So we're almost done with this one. Now let's get back to turning this bad boy. So we're going to get this thing sanded up. I'll show you what that looks like. I'll pull my Phil Anderson here, show you a little bit, tell you what's going on. We're going to sand from 80 to 320, and it's going to look like this. I have a video where I talk about how I use the Axe abrasive paste and wax kit. I will throw a link to that up on the screen if you're interested. I'm not going to go into too much detail about how this finish works. I do have a full video that covers that. There you have it, folks. Finished up this small little maple dish. It's about 10 inches across. It's about 2.5 inches tall. This was a practice run. I want to get into carving, and I want to get into some color work with these generic maple bowl blanks. A lot of the shapes that I like have this large lip carving goes on here. Sometimes it's color, sometimes it's natural wood. Anyways, I think I want to test drive some of that type of woodworking. I appreciate you guys coming along with me this far. I appreciate you hanging out. And if you like this, give me a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, hey, give me a thumbs down. Cool with that too. Let me know in the comments if you want to see me get into some carving, some other things with the wood turning instead of just generic turning. Although I do really like generic wood turning, I think it'll be fun to branch off and do some new stuff with the artsy side of this hobby. Anyways, thank you. Have a great one. Keep on turning.